Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Keeper of the Lake. Trash pools throughout this place have the standard AoEs you'll be wanting to watch out for. There are a few with frontal cone AoEs, and then several with circular AoEs around them, so make sure that you're facing the enemies away from your teammates, and then just be ready to move out of the circular AoEs when they come up. The Harness Snipper does have a backwards AoE, so you can position him to this side so that his front is towards you, away from the team, and his back is away from the rest of the team. The Son of the Keeper has a untelevised frontal water spout, so that's one that you won't be able to avoid, but it is a frontal cone, so just keep him facing away from the team. The Whole Nyx will pull you in once you aggro this set of enemies. Immediately after pulling you in, he'll start channeling a large circular AoE, so you'll just want to move out of that as soon as he starts casting it. For the first boss, the Einhander, there are several units in the sky that are floating around that will drop small and large canisters on the arena throughout the fight. He has a frontal flame breath that if it connects with any of these canisters will light them on fire and they'll start to explode. The small canisters can be hit to be knock them towards the outside of the arena, but the large canisters do not move when you hit them. They can be killed, but you don't really do enough damage to them that warrants taking the time to actually do so. Just try to knock them out of the way until the large ones come down. The large ones do a arena-wide AoE, whereas the small ones just do a small AoE around them. The large ones will end up making all of the small ones explode, and usually whenever he activates it, he does a pull in, which pulls all of them in. As soon as the large one drops onto the arena, you'll want to turn the boss towards it to get him to blow it up, which, if you've been kicking the other ones to the outside of the arena, will cause them to explode along the outside of the arena. Because what you don't want to happen is for the large one to start exploding whenever he does the pull in, causing all of the small ones to get pulled in at the same time and explode on your team, causing you to take massive damage. Throughout the fight, he will also change between 3 different weapons, but they offer him different abilities. The minigun gives him a line AoE, and then the cannon gives him a circular AoE, which will be on certain party members. He will also be doing a frontal cone ability throughout the entire fight. Continuing on for the trash pools in the next area, the humanoid enemies have frontal cone AoEs, whereas the Vanguard has a frontal line AoE and a frontal cone AoE, so make sure to keep them facing away from your party. When the Vanguard dies, he will drop a identification key that you'll need to pick up to activate the Magitech terminal. After the terminal, there will be several humanoid enemies, and then one colossal that is stuck behind a barrier. You'll want to pick up them all up and drag it to the Magitech field inductor. You have to destroy the inductor to drop the field so that you can actually destroy the Colossus. The Colossus will continuously throw out line AoEs. Some will be on you, and then some will target random party members. He also has an untelevised frontal cone ability. After the first one is dead, you'll rinse and repeat for the second one. After the second Colossus dies, he will drop another identification key that will need to be picked up to operate the next Magitech terminal. Now for the second boss, the Magitech gunship, he does have a frontal flamethrower ability that extends past the animation. So do not move back in front of him as soon as he finishes casting. Wait until the fire animation actually goes away. There will be other times that he goes to one side of the arena and targets a certain party member. That party member should move towards the outside of the arena, as after a couple seconds he'll start charging across the arena, dropping fire in a line behind him. So you want to drop it as far to the outside as possible. Anytime additional adds spawn into the fight, you'll want to just pick them up and AoE them down quickly. You will occasionally do a circular AoE on one of your party members. They'll just need to move out of. It repeats twice. The third time that he does the carpet bombing, where he targets a random party member, he'll do it twice in quick succession. So each of the party members will just need to position themselves towards the outside of the arena. As soon as he gets back to you after the carpet bombs, he's going to do a flamethrower. So make sure that you're positioning yourself towards the outside so that whatever is left of the arena is not immediately taken over by the flamethrower AoE. For the ads leading up to the third and final boss, you will be fighting them while an airship is up above shooting down on you, so you'll have to worry about circular AoEs from the airship along with frontal cone AoEs from the enemies that you're fighting. After killing the first two groups, the airship will fire and open up the path towards the next section, which there will be two more groups before the final boss. The Loyal Wyvern is another one that has an untelevised frontal cone, so you'll just want to make sure he's positioned away from your teammates. After destroying these two groups, the airship will destroy the final path to allow you access to the last boss, Midgard Sorum. For Midgard Sorum, he has several AoEs that will be launched throughout the fight. There are circular AoEs, there are line AoEs, and there are AoEs that will cover either the front or the back half of the arena. You'll need to position yourself accordingly to dodge each one of these. As the fight progresses, he will resurrect one of the 2 dragons on the arena. Each of these dragons has a frontal cone ability, so you'll want to face them towards the outside of the arena. You'll have to defeat them while continuously dodging the AoEs coming from the boss. Each time one of the dragons dies, it will take a large portion of Midgard Sorum's HP away. So the main objective is to destroy the secondary dragons, not the actual boss itself. There will occasionally be another ad that spawns into the fight called Astrea. You will want to focus this down as soon as it spawns, as whenever it dies it will drop a canister for a field generator onto the arena. You'll need to activate the field generator to spawn a bubble for your team to avoid the large AoE that is coming onto the arena. After that, he will destroy the field generator and target anyone in that area, so you'll want to move out right away. After the first dragon is dead, you can do a bit of damage to Midgard Sorum before he resurrects the second dragon. For the second dragon, along with his frontal cone ability, he has a circular AoE around himself. So you'll want to avoid that. This will also add a new AoE into the fight from Midgard Sorum. That is a expanding one. It'll start off as a singular circle which expands 2 more times. You can move between the expansions as they explode if your timing is quick enough, but the best thing is just to get out of the entire radius. When the Astrea comes back into the arena, you'll want to focus him down and kill him again so that you can activate the field generator. After the second dragon is dead, Midgard Sorum's HP should be considerably lowered, so you should be able to easily finish him off. And that should be it for the Keeper of the Lake. I hope this helps some of you out. If it does, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.